Welcome back to Master of Reviews channel. Today is going to be our first actual legendary video. So the reason I'm calling it legendary is because it's a big thing. It's a car. So my last my other videos are just on phones and stuff. Really not that important, but yep, this is probably going to be a nice guide to if you want to buy a car. This will be a good car to look at. So I'm going to go over it. Today, this is my 2013 Chrysler 300. And before I move on any further in the video, the car is extremely dirty. So if you see that it's really dirty, it's usually not dirty. I really take care of it. But it is really dirty today, unfortunately, because we did get about, not sure how many inches, but we got a lot of inches of snow recently, and they took it on a trip, so yeah, it's really dirty. Also, that is the covered address. Sorry about that. Looks kind of trashy, but oh well. And I did remove the plate, so it's dirty under there too. But yeah, moving on. Nobody cares about that. This is my personal 2013 Chrysler 300. I've had this car for 4 years, or actually no, it just turned 2021. So, let's see. I had it for 5 years. So 5 years, I bought it in 2016, and ever since then, I fell in love with it. It's awesome. So let's go over it, and I'll tell you why I love it. So, looking around the front of the 300, it looks a lot. Oh, and also, before I continue, again, you tell me what you like in the videos, if you guys would like me to record on close lens, because I'm recording on an iPhone 11 here. So I have two lenses. I'm not using any special equipment, so I have the wide lens or the close lens. So you guys tell me what you think. I'm just going to use both during the video. So, looking from the front, it looks a lot like a Bentley. Like a lot. The grill, basically, they just basically took that from Bentley, or just made it look like a luxury car, which it is a luxury car. A lot of people call it a ghetto knockoff Bentley, which is kind of stupid for them to say. But I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is a cheaper Bentley, but looking car. But it looks really nice. No offense to any Mopar fans, because I am myself. Yeah, no, it's not a cheap Bentley knockoff. It's just a nice luxury car that's affordable. So nothing wrong with affordable luxury. Nothing at all. So this particular car, people say that reliability is really bad on Chryslers, which I think is a bunch of BS, because I've had at least I gotta say, nope, I don't even have to say a lot. I've heard people say they've had like 5 Mitsubishis in 1 year, and that they're so good. Well, something's wrong if you've had 5 Mitsubishis in 1 year, because I've only had 2 of these cars in my entire time of driving. And I'm 16, so yeah, so basically, well, I wasn't driving. When I turned 15, I got my permit, and I was driving. I didn't buy the other Chrysler that we had, but actually we've had 3. Sorry about that. I didn't drive the first 2 that much. Well, obviously not the first one, because it was smaller. Couldn't drive, but the second one I drove for a little bit until we got this one. So so this one is our third one. The first one was a 300C. It was silver. It was an 2007, so it was the older body style. So that one was really nice. I don't remember it that much because I was little, but it was a nice car. I remember it looked a lot more like a Bentley, the front facial, but they kind of got rid of that now. It's more slick, I guess, now. It was more like old school back then, but that's okay. I like this better, actually. So our second one was it was a Chrysler brand, but it was a Dodge. So it was a Dodge Charger RT. It was the Daytona edition, so it was yellow. And yeah, it said Daytona. It was a really nice car. It had the 5.7 Hemi in it. It was really good. I didn't have many problems with that one. It was just minor issues we had with that one. That one was like, you know, the pump went out on the water pump and all that stuff, but It wasn't anything too major. And so we had that one, but the only reason we got rid of it is because it was horrible in the snow, and we get a lot of snow, as you can see here, so that was bad. And now this one is our third one, and so this one's really nice. I've had no issues whatsoever, just normal maintenance. We did have the catalytic converter replaced recently, the other day, and the thermostat. Those are the only two things that I've had to replace on this car that weren't on warranty. So that's it. So for let's see, how many years old is this? 13. It's a 7-year-old, 8-year-old car. So 8-year-old car with 100 and something mile. I don't know, I'll look at the dash in a minute, but it's not bad at all. So anyways, that's my story of the cars we've had. So moving on from that, you want to see the car. So that's the front, as you can see, with all the chrome. Really nice. Also, if you want to tell me in the comments exactly what this is for, maybe style, I don't know if it's for performance, aerodynamics, but like that indentation. So if you want to let me know in the comments what that is. And so here's the rims. They are really nice. I really like them. This is, I think they're 19, maybe 18 inches. I'm not exactly sure, but if anyone wants to tell me what they know on these rims, I really like them. So they're really classy looking. Going on to doors, you got the chrome mirrors, chrome handles, nice black. It's really dirty, but that's okay. Chrome around the windows, chrome on the back here. Your Chrysler logo. I do have a sticker there. 300 all-wheel drive. Good. Turn the camera over. So back to the driver's side. Really nice, really classy looking car. So, there are a few add-ons to this car that I've had. I'll go over the trims. So, the first trim you have is a Touring base model, which comes with basically nothing on it. For a standard car though, for just a base model, it does have quite a few features on it. Sorry, my nose, allergies. It does have quite a few features on it. You know, it depends what model you really get. They all have really add-ons, so it's hard to really get a specific car. Some of them have the small inch screen, some of them have the 8.4 screen. They come in different styles, but they all have the same interior. The Touring and this model is the same, so besides the leather seats and all that. But the Touring is the base model, so you get smaller rims, but you still get the chrome and all that. Moving on to the next trim. The next trim is the 300 Touring Limited, which is this one. So this one had a lot of add-ons to it. It's not like when we bought, the person that bought this car had add-ons onto it, because if you got this car like when it was stock, if you bought the Touring Limited, it doesn't have these big rims. It has the smaller rims, and there's like nothing else on it. It comes with, there's no sunroof, panoramic sunroof, which this one has. There's nothing like that on that one. So the person that originally bought this brand new had this stuff added on. So this car has a lot of add-ons for a base model, because this is a base model, but it has all add-ons on it. So basically what the person before me had added on is they had the bigger rims. They put on the C rims, the 300C. They had the panoramic sunroof installed. They had leather seats added onto it, and I think this leather seats come standard on the Limited though, so the leather seats were already there. The 8.4 navigation was added on. The ZF 8-speed automatic transmission was, I'm pretty sure, was added on. I think the standard comes with a 5-speed. The all-wheel drive was added to it, and there's a few other options I know of in the I'll go over when I go in the interior. Navigation was one of them. And so yeah, basically that they all come standard though with this with the chrome in the front and the chrome in the back. So what I did to the car is I added on chrome here. I put these like chrome covers on the mirrors, and I put the chrome here on the handles. That's all I did to the exterior. Besides, I did put in LED lights, headlights, and fog lights, which aren't on right now. But that's the only thing I did on the exterior besides the chrome was the LED headlights, which are way better because I'll tell you right now, the stock headlights on this car are just horrible. You're gonna want to change them immediately. Basically, not just the headlights, but the way the headlights are aligned on this car. I don't know why. The Chevy Impala has the same problem, the 2017 16s, because I know someone that has that car and they have the same issue. Basically, when you're driving, looks like the headlights are facing down. They don't really go that far. Mine might have that problem because it's had like 5 accidents, which was none of my fault. I didn't crash it. It was someone else that was driving it for a few years. So this car's had 5 accidents, and that might be the reason why the lights aren't aligned completely, but I've heard other people say they're really bad. But the stock like actual headlights, like the regular halogens, are really bad. So I put these LEDs in, and it made a big difference. So that's that. Moving on to the interior really quick. I did install, the floors are really dirty, so please mind that. I installed, let me push it open really quick. Give me a second, please. There we go. I think it's working. Oh, the brightness is down. It's hard to see it right now, but you can't really see it there any day. I installed these LEDs down here on the floors, so at night they light up on the floor, and it gives it a really nice touch to it for a clear, nice vibe to it. Some people don't like it. I personally do like it. It's not bad. So it gives it a nice little disco in there. So moving on to the next trim of this car is the 300S, which comes next. There's a whole bunch of middle trims which I'm not going to go over. I could go over some of them. I think there's the 300 John Varvatos edition, which is like all decked out. This is the 300 Glacier edition, which is like a snow winter lake type edition, and I'm sure there's other ones that I'm missing, but there's a lot of different models out there that you can in between. But I'm gonna go over the main trims that are popular, which is the Touring, the base Touring, the Touring Limited. The next one is the 300S. The 300S is like the sport one, so the chrome is all blacked out. It's all blacked out. The grille is black. This is black. This is black. It's not chrome in there. It really looks nice. White with the S trim is really nice. The rims, you can get a variety different types. The rims actually on the S look almost the same. They're just blacked out, and they have like a nice small like chrome like indentation. So they're all blacked out, but they are the same shape and size. They're a little bit bigger actually. No chrome here. All this is blacked out, no chrome. Moving to the back, this is like a tint almost on the tail lights on the S. There's no chrome at all back here. No chrome tips, nothing. Same thing for this side. The interior has like a black on the steering wheel instead of aluminum color. It has the wood inside the car is like blacked out wood. You can get in a variety different. You can get blacked out wood. You can get carbon fiber wood instead of wood. You can get carbon fiber in those areas. So and then yeah, so that's a really nice trim too, and that's like the middle trim, so it's kind of a really popular one. So the most popular though, I think is probably this one, and the C is really popular, which I'll get to next. So after the S, you get the 300C edition, which is the highest, almost the highest on the new. Well, for this year, the highest is actually I'm not sure if they made it. I think they're rare to find. There's like only a couple that were made. This 300 Platinum, which is hard to find. I know it's mostly on the newer ones. I don't think they had it on the older ones like this, the 13s and 14s. I think they started in 15. Mark me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure. The highest, I'm pretty sure the highest is the C, the 300C. So 300C comes standard with all this chrome. Some of them you can add on a radar for cruise control, so it like monitors it itself, so it slows down, speeds up by itself. The C has, you can either get these rims or you can get the same type of rims, but they kind of go in more, so it looks bigger. You can just look it up, you'll be able to see what they look like. The chrome mirrors, you get the chrome mirrors. These are kind of like a cap, so they're not like the full chrome, but on those you get like a full indentation chrome in there. These are the same thing as those. They're like caps, so they just stick on. But on the C, they're like actual chrome handles. You also get like a percellent. I'm not exactly, I'm probably saying it wrong. It's like a sparkle paint almost. You get little sparkles inside of it. The back of it, you'll have 300 and it'll say C there. You can get parking sensors on it. I think it comes standard with parking sensors. The back basically looks the same. Not much difference on the C, besides the parking sensors that you'll see. And then yeah, moving to the side, same thing. So that's the C for you. And then on the Platinum, which is I'm not sure about, Platinum, you get all the same stuff I just talked about, but the interior is completely upgraded. The seats are like a nice, really expensive, like looks like a Rolls Royce for real seats. They're like, they have this crossing pattern on them. They're like actual leather from Italy, imported. I was reading an article on it. I don't know if it's true, but it feels like it because I felt it before. And they look really nice. And then the wood is like an actual wooded steering wheel, or actually, I mean not steering wheel, it's an actual wooded trims inside. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about when I'm talking about wood, I'm talking about these trims. So this is like kind of like a glossy, like I don't know, I think it's real wood underneath it, but there's like a plastic over it on these ones to protect it. But on the Platinum, it's like you can feel it and it'll feel like tree wood, so it feels like real wood. And it is real wood, so that's that. So that's the Platinum for you. Also, the steering wheel is thicker and it's got like an aluminum around. It's all decked out. It looks really nice. You'll have to look it up to see it for yourself. But yeah, so that's the Platinum for you. Also on the C, moving to the interior. Well, I don't want to show you. I'm saving that for this review, the rest of it. The C has like a wood on top of the steering wheel. So just the top part, it covers wood with wood. The interior, you can get in either white or black. You get a whole bunch of other features. You get a 10-speaker or more Harman Kardon sound system. Whole bunch of different features. You know, heated back seats and all that stuff. So you get all the fully loaded stuff in there. Same with the wood. It's a different color. It's like a lighter wood. But it's the same type of glossy wood in here. It's not the actual real wood like that you can feel. I'm pretty sure in all of these it's real wood except the base model, but I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but pretty sure. Anyways, so that's enough of the trims. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember what I was talking about on this one for the one trim, but oh yeah, it was the S. that was different. So that's the biggest difference. One is the S, besides this without the chrome and all that. So the sun decided to come out, so now you can see it a little bit better. Sorry, still allergies in my nose. So moving on to features. So here's the key. I do have a red cover over it, so that's it's not actually red. The actual key, I can probably take it off. It's kind of hard to get off, but this is what the key looks like regular. So it's just basic. It's got a nice aluminum on the bottom there. So and then if you want to get the spare key out, there's like this little thing here that you pull, and then it comes out the bottom. You can stick it in the keyhole if your key ever dies. Because the reason I say that is this is a keyless entry. So oh, also I forgot, moving back to the trims, I forgot a few things. They don't come standard with remote start. That's another thing that was added onto this one. The base model does not have remote start. In order to get remote start, you got to either go to the S or the C. They have remote start, and some of the S's actually don't have remote start. Some of them have to add it on. So the C is actually, I'm pretty sure, the only one that comes standard with remote start that you don't have to add on. But this one has it, so that's that. Moving on to the engines. I'm not going to show you the one yet. I'll show you at the end what it looks like. But you know what? I'll save that for last. I'll save the engines for last. So let's move to this review, because I know everyone wants to see it. Enough of me talking. So, keyless entry. Lock. Unlock. To unlock it fully, you press it once and it opens the driver door. You press it again, it opens the rest of the doors. So, keyless entry. You just have to have the key with you or in your pocket, purse, whatever you want it on, as long as it's near the vicinity of the car. What you do is, so let's lock it. To lock it, you press this button, locks it. To open it, you place your hand back here. There's a little pad, and it opens the door. So let's do that again. Takes a second after when you do it. So there you go. So that's the keyless entry for you. So just pop the door open. Moving on to interior. Interior is a little bit dirty. I did detail it, but it got dirty again. You can probably see the shine a little bit on it. Door. You have this nice wood trim here. This is the redwood that I was talking about. So the basic and the Tourings have redwood all throughout the cabin. On the S, it's either carbon fiber or blacked out wood on here. And the aluminum is, yes, there's aluminum on all of them. This is actual aluminum, so it's not fake aluminum. So that's it for there. And on the platinum, that's what I was talking about, the real wood. So aluminum down here, this is all soft to the touch. Everything here, this is really padded. This feels really good right here. Oh my goodness, this is probably my favorite part of the door. It's the most comfiest. It's really squishy if you feel it. It's really comfortable. It really gives it a nice luxury feel to it. Even back here, it's padded, so it's really nice. This is a little bit harder, but this is really nice. This is soft to touch too. It's a little bit more grainy. It's not as soft, but actually I take that back. It is really soft up here where your arm would rest, so it's really good. Nothing's really faded up here from all these years of driving. Remember, this is a 13, so it's pretty aging. So yeah, so no fading up here. Aluminum door handles. You got all power windows, of course. Only the front two, which is unfortunate. I wish the back were automatic, push down and push up, but only the front two are push down, push up, automatic. You know, your door unlock and lock, window lock, and yeah, that's all standard car stuff. You got a nice big speaker. I'm not exactly sure the inches on this one, but don't think you can take that cover. Yeah, you can take that cover off. This is for the vents. So yeah, that's the door there. This is the entrance, very dirty in the mud. So nice entrance. This is plastic. Also on here, this is plastic. So this is the only plastic on the door, which isn't too bad. And down here, this is all plastic. But everything else that you would actually feel and rest your arm on is nice and soft. So this is plastic here. I'll just point out the plastic stuff before anybody tells me. This big scratch, if you notice it, this is when I didn't, again, the person that was borrowing it, they locked the keys out, and so we had to go and call the police department. So unfortunately, they did scratch us up quite a bit trying to open the door. But so that's there. Moving on to the interior. This wire is for the lights that I was talking about there. So here you have your nice vents, aluminum around here, your more wood trim. Here's your lights. So you got automatic lights. You can turn them off. You can put the fog lights on. You can put the lights on. So right here you can. Here is your power seats. So you can adjust it forward, backwards, up and down. As you can see, everybody most cars have this already, so you guys probably know. Lumbar support. So yeah, that's the seat. So moving to the actual seat, it is leather. I'm pretty sure this is real leather. The base model is pleather, I'm pretty sure, or cloth seats. So, but the seat feels really nice. It's really comfortable on a long road trip. As you can see, it's really soft, squishy. Especially the center part, it feels like a pillow. So, and right here. So this is a leather seat. It's really nice. On the C, they are a little bit more bolstered for performance, and on the S, they're really bolstered like the Chargers, but this one is just like a light bolster. There's not really much support there for cornering, so you're not gonna do much cornering in the car because it really is a really big car. It's not really for cornering. If you want to corner, if you want a Dodge that can corner, sort of, is the Charger. Not Dodges and Chryslers aren't really made to corner that much. They're really made to go in a straight line fast, as you probably know, but they are like boats, as people say. So this one is like a boat. This is really big. So not so much you really need that for cornering, but in the S, it really does help because if you want to corner, you get that support. So moving on to the steering wheel. It's Chrysler logo, aluminum here, your all leather steering wheel. Let's go ahead and get in. All leather steering wheel. I did have this steering wheel cover on it with that wood on top of it, so it did look like a C steering wheel, but it kind of felt cheesy, and yeah, I took it off. I just wanted this one. It was too big. It made it feel way too big. It was like this much. Like I had to grab the steering wheel, so it was warmer too. It did feel warmer because this isn't heated, but personally, I really like the look of the leather steering wheel better, and it being smaller. So, steering wheel, you got your big airbag here, your logos, you got cruise control right here, and then this is controls for up here for your center console. Back here, as you can see, is for your radio controls, to change the source and mute. Same over here. This is to change the channels. This is your standard turn stock and wiper stock. So unlike other cars, which I like on this one, there's no two of them, so it's all in one basically. So you don't have the wipers on this side and on that side. So that's a pretty nice feature. Moving to the side, you got more of that nice wood here, more wood grain there, more wood grain there, a little bit here. So that's nice. The dash is all soft to the touch. So soft to the touch up here, all soft. And so here, this is hard plastic. This is all soft. The armrest is nice and soft. It is actually a little bit harder than I would like it to be, but it's pretty nice. It's still soft to touch. What else? This is hard plastic here. This is where the cup holders are. That's dirty. I'm not gonna open it. So yeah, here, let's close that door. So not really much hard plastic here. This is really nice. So mainly where your arms are going to be and where you're going to touch, it's all soft touch. So this is the soft touch here. Nice leather steering wheel. All right, not steering wheel, sorry, shifter. So yeah, so that's materials for you. Moving on to the gauges. Let's put the lights, there you go. Nice blue accenting around there. It's hard to see during the day. I'll zoom in a bit. So it's really nice. That looks really nice. Top speed is apparently 140. 7,000 RPMs max. So they do look very classy. They're very big too. At night, they do get really bright, and there's a little dial here. You can adjust the color, or not the color. I wish you could adjust the color, but you can adjust like the brightness of how bright they are, so they can be bright, or you can lower it. You can't see it during the day, but it lowers so it's not in your face. It also lowers the screen. So moving over to the screen, you have nice big, I'm pretty sure this is an 8.4 inch screen. Here's your bands. Also another thing I really like about this car is it has an actual clock. Most of them are analog nowadays on all clocks. This does have an analog clock in the screen, but most of them nowadays are on here, which I don't like that much, but analog, and I like that this car has an actual clock so you can see the time, which is really nice. Again, moving down here, here's your controls, air, all that stuff. Center console, or this center console, glove box. So yeah, floor mats say 300 on it. So nice touch. So let's go ahead and moving up here again. I'm forgetting stuff. Here's your controls for the big panoramic sunroof you have up here. This goes as a shade. It's a power shade. This is your garage door stuff. This is for sunglasses. These are for your lights here. I'm actually going to change these out for LEDs. That's coming soon. And yeah, so mirror. You got heated mirrors on the sides. Nice pillars. These are really nice. This is all nice, nice materials. So let's go ahead and start the car up. So what you do is, this is a push button start. So basically, like I was talking about the keyless entry. So if you just want to put the battery on, you can do ACC and just press the button once. If you want the battery on, you just press it again, but do not put your foot on the brake if you just want to put the battery on. Let's shut everything off again. So if you just want the battery on, don't put your foot on the brake, just press the button to where you want it to go. If you want to start the car, all you gotta do is press the button, put your foot on the brake first, and then press the button and hold it. There you go. Starts up. So let's go turn that down. Music copyright. So this is the gauges on, so you can see them. Here's the turn signals. So that's all that. This car has 102,000 miles, basically. Almost at 130,000 miles. So pretty nice. So the steering wheel feels really smooth, really comfy. Nothing wrong with that. So that's really nice. Moving over here. Here's your infotainment screen. Let's put the radio on. You have radio, FM, AM, and satellite, which shows on. A wide variety of satellite radio stations. Everything's nice and fast. This is a really fast system to have. Actually, it is really quick and easy to use. So let's go to the player. Player is what you would have for your Bluetooth.